Hello YouTube, LunarEklipse here, coming at you with another battle. This guy I found on just looking around for battles. This guy messaged me. He leads out with a Jolteon. Roserade. This team that I'm running is the same team as I ran last battle. It's been working for me pretty well the past few days. I sleep powder, not expecting the sub. No Jolteons are fast, so I didn't know what it would come out with. I expected a hidden power ice here. I know I could take it pretty well. Sorry, the camera seems to be glitching up a little bit. I get the row of toxic spikes in. I know I can't last another one. I switch out into Heatran. I know I can take a hidden power ice like it's nothing. It's pretty much is just nothing. And on this turn he baton passes into a Togekiss. The Togekiss that this guy's running is the offensive version of mine, whereas mine is the bulky set. His is a bit faster. I miss on the Magma Storm. Switching to Roserade, knowing that I resist Aura Sphere, and I'll be faster next turn, at least fast enough to set up my second row of toxic spikes. Get those out. Pretty much he's death fodder. He played his role. He got the spikes up. Does his job well, I gotta say. I come in with static, knowing that here comes the Thunder Punch. I'll be faster than this turn and next turn, so it's a guaranteed switch back into something that resists Thunder Punch, which he obviously showed me as his lead, Jolteon, with Volt Absorb. I call the switch, go for the Earthquake, and Jolteon meets its untimely death. Well, I like to refer to it as deaths in Pokemon. I don't know if you guys do. I've always called it dying, never fainting. It's dead. Works better in Nuzlocke, though. Alright. He sends in Alice, his Dusknoir. I don't know what to expect from this guy, so I go back into Togekiss, knowing that if he does Earthquake, which would be super effective on Static, it wouldn't hit Togekiss, but he takes the Brick Break pretty well. Doesn't do that much. I Air Slash, he flinches. He gets Toxic Damage. I get Leftovers. I Air Slash again. Get the next flinch. This play I make this turn is actually pretty bad, guys. I went to Air Slash again, but instead I roosted. I had no idea what possessed me. I guess I must have mishit. He does a Pain Split. Shows me how little HP that guy really has compared to me, seeing as I'm super bulky. Get the lefties. Toxic Damage does a ton to him. I pretty much just go, wow, I really got to finish him off this turn. He doesn't flinch. He gets the Brick Break off. I'm at 140, which is a little bit under. I'm at a little bit over 1/3. He gets killed by poison. He brings his Togekiss out on me. I went for the Thunder Wave this turn, knowing that I'd be slower the first turn, but if I didn't flinch first turn, I would be faster and hopefully just live as long as I could. He goes for the Flamethrower because I flinched, which kind of sucked, but I was all right with it. I know that he no longer has a counter to my Thunder Punches due to the prediction on Jolteon, naturally. Sorry if this narration seems a little bit meh today. I've already narrated this video twice, and both times it's been messed up, so I'm a little meh. He sends in Hothead, his Infernape. He gets Toxic. He goes for the Flare Blitz. I didn't know who was going to be faster on this turn, so I pretty much just stayed in. He gets hit with Recoil. I go in with Suicune, knowing that he pretty much couldn't do anything to take me out. I mean, a Thunder Punch, it's not Stab. He's not Life Orbed. He's not Choiced, so pretty much it's not going to do that much. I get the Calm Mind off first turn. Heal a bit of that back. He goes into his shiny Metagross. This thing was kind of a problem, but it wasn't that bad. After one Calm Mind, Surf does almost half, just under. I get my lefties. I decide to switch into Heatran because I thought he was going to what did I think he was going to do? I don't even know, people. I just know that I switched. That's about it. There's not a whole bunch of intellectual crap about that one. I knew that he was going to switch into something that resists a fire move, so I went for Earth Power, even though Earth Power would have been super effective on Metagross as well. The reason I use a Shuka Berry is just because Earthquake is so prevalent in OU. It's really one of the most used moves in the game. He goes for the Dragon Dance on this turn. I just explode. The only reason this doesn't kill him is due to the Intimidate drop, which, it wasn't that bad, but this Gyarados doesn't seem to be that much of a problem this game. Gyarados can spell doom for me, especially with the bulky dose. He goes for the Earthquake. Suicune takes that pretty well. It's a non-stab +1 Earthquake. I surf him away. And this next play I make is actually a bad one. This game wasn't that good for plays on me, except for one or two good predictions. So it was a late night game. I was half asleep. But that's enough excuses. I go for the surf. I should have gone for the rest, so I could set up. He gets the crit on this Zen Headbutt, which could have... I think that did matter. Valkyrie comes in. I guess the video lags from here. I'm not going to re-record this or anything. Valkyrie pretty much goes for the Vacuum Wave, gets a crit, and it's game over from there, people. Thanks for watching. I guess the video's frozen from here. If it's not, my computer's messed up. Either or, I don't really care. Let's hope I got this in widescreen, and thank you for watching. If this does end up finishing, I feel kind of stupid because I probably just left you with like 20 seconds of post-game green screen. But that's my fault. Thanks again. Leave a comment, rate, subscribe, challenge, actually. You guys can just write on my whatever.